Hello everyone. Doing something different this evening. We're doing a Terra Mystica on Board Game Arena, competitive mode, arena mode, what they're calling it. Four-player Terra Mystica. The scoring tiles are dwelling, trading post, stronghold, temple, trading post, which is not favoring economic factions. The bonus tiles noticeably are missing dwellings, the spade tile, and worker power. Cult influence scores are for fire, water, air, fire, priests, and nothing. And we're setting up an auction here, so I get to choose one faction to throw into the auction, is how that works. And yeah, I would generally say there's nothing too overwhelmingly powerful here. I don't know what I want to throw into this auction. Personally, I'm most experienced relative to others with fakirs because they usually suck and I like messing around with them. But I don't know if I want them in this particular setup. So I think what I might do... yeah, fakirs aren't great here. I might just put in cultists. Yeah, so the reasoning for this, cultists will do fine. With bad endgame scoring, the cults are going to matter a fair bit. And there's repeating fire bonuses, and getting to both early 4 power, but mostly early priest, is pretty good if it's manageable. And cultists are an overall safe faction to put into a game, whether you pick them first or... I mean, it's hard to say there's a bad game for cultists. The round bonuses would have to be bad all the way through and some other stuff. Witches is the next faction chosen. Witches are reasonable everywhere, which is one of the most flexible factions. So given witches and cultists in the game, I don't want to see engineers or dwarves thrown into this auction. That'll drag the values for both of those down quite a bit. Gray and green are huge enemies in Terra Mystica. Cultists, witches, traditionally this ends up with Darklings and Nomads, I think. Well, if Darklings are picked, the fourth faction is unlikely to win. Darklings, Witches, Cultists make it an incredibly tough fourth pick for someone. And there's lots of reasons for that. Now, what do I think of witches in this specific setup? Witches can do a dwelling rush opening with this bonus tile, the temporary shipping. And that's probably the play, given that there is dwelling scoring in round 1. To start with, the Stronghold bonus tile is probably the best in general in the early rounds, and the Priest is also fine, and this temporary shipping one's also temporary, or sometimes fine. So Swarmlings, I had a feeling might get put into this game because Swarmlings really like these 2 bonus tiles. If they are able to pass with these bonus tiles for the majority of the game, they have a really good chance. I don't know if the rounds specifically help the Swarmlings very much. So with brown, green, and blue in the game, yellow or red would be the color wheel choice to make it even. But black, if black gets chosen, that will create some very interesting auction thoughts. It is red, and it's Chaos Magicians, which cause a little trouble for cultists, being that they're both cult-centric factions. Chaos Magicians going fourth means they guarantee this bonus tile, the Stronghold bonus tile, which kind of sucks for Swarmlings. They'll probably take a Priest, witches will probably take temporary shipping, and cultists will take 4 coins and a cult bump. 6 coins would generally be better than the cult bump, but with cultists, you can probably... having that cult bump guarantees you tempo on being able to entice your opponents in accepting your power, and therefore you getting the cult bumps. So I think cultists are probably the best faction here, followed by witches. And that's just because cultists are generally strong, and they don't have an immediate color neighbor. On the map, they'll have witches as a neighbor primarily. Logus bid all the way down to 20, which I don't think is the right play. I think witches are at least worth taking for no difference here. Witches on a Dwelling Rush can be pretty good. Yeah, maybe 8 points is fine too. I haven't really thought about the exact difference between these factions. Cultists is probably best. Witches is probably between 5 and 8 points. And then between that, those two, and Swarmlings and Chaos Magicians. Chaos Magicians with their preferred start is pretty fine. They might have a chance at getting the 4 power bonus, but they'll definitely get some good workers. I think I'll bid Cultists, though. Chaos and Swarmlings. Yeah, I don't know. Swarmlings can do okay, but I don't see a huge point machine for them. As long as the past bonus tiles are competitively played, then I don't see Swarmlings as a big competitor here. Swarmlings can be a cult faction, but with Chaos and Cultists in the game, it doesn't seem very realistic. Logus is bidding a little aggressively. I don't think that's a good bidding strategy, just because you could guess wrong or overbid when you're not letting other people make a mistake if you bid more than this at a time. Hey, what's up? Yep, doing Terra Mystica right now. Okay, the auction's over somehow. It is 18 for Cultists, 20 for Witches, 30 for Swarmlings, and 24 for Chaos. I think this is a good result for me. These two are the traditional Cultist starting spots, and I don't see any reason to change that. Potentially here is good. Here might be good if, depending on where Chaos Magicians want to go. But I think I have to go with the classic Cultist opening of here and here. Witches will probably take here and here, given that they're on a Dwelling Rush plan. Chaos Magicians are going to be here or here. And if they go here, there's going to be a fight for this hex very quickly. Oh, Swarmling's going here. This is good for me. I think that makes Chaos Magicians for sure start here and fight for the gray hex. But that's probably just what I would do. Because Swarmlings are here, Chaos Magicians do have this opening to start way in the west. Oh, and Witches go here. That is interesting. Because given their Dwelling Rush plans and Swarmlings here, they can't risk losing this green hex. So I think I have to start here knowing Witches are going to end up here. And this is a great dwelling spot because you get 2 hexes for 1 day. Thanks, Rilo. Please fire away with any questions you might have about Terra Mystica. I'm happy to explain as much knowledge as I can. My first move is going to be upgrading this dwelling to a trading post. Cultists love neighbors. You need to entice your neighbors with leech, and that is how you're going to make progress. So we have interesting things happening with Swarmlings taking the 3 power and a ship. This, to me, signals that they will be taking a dig action as soon as possible. It also messes with the Witches opening. They're going to have to spend more coins than they wanted to. I'm, as I said, going to take 4 coins and a cult bump just to more easily make sure I can get the cult bonuses. So I'm going to go for this 4 fire bonus, and then hopefully I can put my extra bump into water. My opening is trading post turn 1, temple turn 2, and dig action turn 3. So we'll see if Swarmlings taking the bonus tile means they're willing to take the double dig action with their first action and secure this hex. I think that's what they are signaling, but can't ever be too sure. If they do that, Swarmlings can also dig here. Five or 6 times, Rilo? Yeah, this game it took me quite a few plays to figure out exactly like what to do to make sure your game moves in a solid direction. Let's see. Everything's okay so far. Swarmlings decided to not double dig, which is notable. I'm taking this favor tile. This is the standard favor tile opening. I could have gotten a little aggressive in terms of hoping to get this next round. But generally this bonus tile results in 20 to 24 points across the game. And that's like the safest thing if you don't know what your game plan points come from. As cultists here, I want to be taking the dwelling scoring and the trading post scoring bonus tiles. We don't have a solid or strong endgame economic scoring, and that would look like trading post, trading post, or dwelling, trading post, dwelling. Those combos of things lead to very high scores if your economy is good. And by economy, I mean, do you have a big workers and coins production? Best with dwarves. That's one of the last ones I figured out how to play. So Witches realized that they weren't able to get the double dig, so they take a single dig here. And Swarmlings now take the double dig, probably foreseeing that when I didn't foresee it. Which means I don't get a dig action. I might try to get one. Well, yeah, it's not great news. what I could do is burn some and dig with workers. That's never ideal because workers are such a big part of your economy. I think my next move is to take a fire bump and possibly pass. Pass and take the double dig action with my first action next round. Because the digs are going to be super important for me this game. Chaos Magicians take the expected 2 favor tiles. I could take the 7 coins to mess with Chaos Magicians. And 7 coins is always good. I might also just want to take a priest power action to throw it into water immediately. Because that would secure the extra priest coming in round 2 cult bonus. How do you indicate one of the main board actions on this site? So generally, you'd be able to like click one of these. So as predicted, Chaos Magicians take the 7 coins action. This allows them to buy their Sanctuary right away. I'll be leeching 2 more power off of them. I'm getting 4 more from the round. Let's see. Everyone has more moves to make. Swarmlings are doing a dwelling at a trading post. So if I can fit in a couple more moves right now, I probably should. So I'm going to burn 3 power and take a priest. I'd be pretty surprised if Swarmlings don't build another dwelling and instead pass. And if they do, I get their bonus tile, which I think I'm just as happy with. So I think I have time to throw a priest into water here. Actually, no, Chaos will pass first. If so, well, okay, so I totally misspoke earlier, because Swarmlings have the shipping tile. Twitch seems to be struggling with my video. I'm sorry, I don't really know what to do about that. I haven't really tried streaming Board Game Arena stuff before. Let me look. Okay. I have a big download going on my PS4 in the background, so maybe I'll shut that off and see what happens. Give me 1 sec. Okay, so I just stopped the download, and maybe that'll fix things. Do I care if Chaos passes ahead of me? Not if I get the priest in. Swarmlings upgrade their free upgrade to a trading post, as is normal. I guess the big concern would be Chaos Magicians taking the double dig action, but they took these 2 favor tiles, and if I notice that, then Priest to Water is an even more correct play. Because they want the 4 power also. So I'm going to pass here and take 6 coins, has to be correct. I'm going to spend my next round building 3 dwellings, and that'll spend 6 coins and give me no more coin income, so having a bunch of coins is always a good idea. Okay, it looks like my stream is doing better after stopping that download, or at least it's doing fine on my end. Let me know if it's still struggling. Witches are done, quote unquote, with their dwelling rush. Given that they have 6 dwellings out, they're going to make 7 workers. Workers are the backbone of an economy. You cannot slow your worker economy in this game. It really kills you. So my goal next round is to take double dig. And I will have 1 worker left after building 3 dwellings. So burn 1. Dig those 2 spots, build here, see if witches leech 1 power off of me. They do. It's very kind of them. And if I get a chance to, I'll throw a priest onto air to get a spade in 2 rounds. In the early rounds, you pretty much are supposed to accept all the leech that comes your way. I think even something like 6 leech for 5 points is a good play this early. Early leech is just so critical. Swarmlings get dwelling bonus. I don't think the witches really wanted it, given that they're opening with the dwelling rush. Chaos Magicians are doing well to get this part of the center island. Somewhat fast expansion is pretty critical to good Chaos Magician play. It wouldn't be great, but I don't think it would be the craziest thing for Chaos to burn 3 power, get 2 workers, turn a priest to a worker, single dig, and build a dwelling here. It's just so important for Chaos to expand. Can I turn the volume off the notifications? I mean, yeah. Let's see if that does it. I'm just used to playing with them. Okay, yeah, it looks like the button worked. So Witches had a somewhat rough start comparing to what they were hoping for. Swarmlings are doing okay. I'm doing okay. I didn't get any digs in round 1, which is always a bit of a bummer, but getting the double dig now makes up for some things. Witches are probably going to dig this spot with 3 workers and then jump here. That's usually the end of their dwelling rush. Generally, as I said earlier, digging for 3 workers isn't a great idea, but that is one of the benefits of a witch's dwelling rush, is that they just are able to afford that kind of thing. One thing Chaos Magicians could do is advance their shipping for a priest and 4 coins, and then they have a temporary shipping right now, and they could hop down here. Oh, they're way louder? Okay. I'm going to build my dwellings. If I get any more power cycled into my 3rd bowl, then I will probably go for the coins power action. I have a lot of coins right now, but that's equivalent to saying in Agricola you have a lot of food right now. Coins are so crucial, and one of the most recent things I've learned from very good players is that you never have too many coins. you're always going to feel short on coins in rounds 4, 5, and 6, so taking them early are always fine. Okay, as I predicted, witches are going to hard dig right here. Hard digging means that they're not using a power action. And they decline to build a dwelling, meaning they want to wait out the round and take a bonus tile that's passed to them. As cultists, I'm pretty happy with getting priests on the 3 spots for water and air. Yeah, the Chaos Magicians did do this. This does make sense for them, because expansion's just so necessary. This black hex is pretty safe, so eventually I can make a town with my sanctuary here. I'm going to keep building down here. What else happened that I missed? Nothing really. Okay, witches build a dwelling. Their next move, they'll build another. In terms of pass tiles, I'm looking to get, and land I eventually want to claim. My game currently looks like a 3-hex town here, a 4-hex town here, 3 hexes of connection down here. With cultists, one of your big goals is to get the 2 keys town tile very early, because having the 2 bumps in every cult and the ability to advance to level 10 in 2 cults just with 1 town is hugely advantageous. As cultists, you cannot really afford to lose out on too many cults. Next round is a trading post round. I might take this pass tile and build 2 trading posts here and here. It's part of my round. Okay, so Swarmlings passed first. They're generating 6 power, which means they will have a single dig ready. They will be able to double dig with their first action, but they don't have shipping, so they're more likely single digging. I'm not generating any power, but could I double dig? So I have 071. If I take 3, I'll have 034, which is not enough for a double dig. I'm not getting charged at the end of this round, so I won't have the double dig regardless. So I take a priest or the trading post bonus. And I think I'll be able to build 2 trading posts this round, so I'll get 5 points for each of them, 3 from the round and 2 from my bonus tile. I could also consider building my sanctuary this round. I'll have 6 workers, 7 workers, and 12 coins. And 4, 6 would be spent on trading posts that have 3, 6 left. Yeah, it's not enough. I don't have enough for my sanctuary, sadly. I have 3, 6, and I want 4, 8. Well, that's without spending my power. Maybe I find a way to spend my power. Interestingly, witches didn't take a dwelling here. It's kind of strange to me. Maybe they're concerned about securing hexes up there. I'm the only one getting a bonus priest, which is pretty cool. Let me see if I can just get my priests onto everywhere. That would be pretty good. That would be pretty freaking good. Nobody has the temporary shipping tile, which is useful to know. Swarmlings, as predicted, take a single spade. Sanctuaries do score 5 points next round, but it would help me get 6 points now off the trading posts. I am hurting my economy a little, but as cultists, with the workers and coins coming in from the cult bonuses at the end of the rounds, I think I'll be okay. So my goals for this round are 2 priests to cults, and let me send priest to earth first. And then get the trading post scoring tile, which of the witches are about to take 1 copy of, it looks like. Oh, wow, they take the air bonus in round 3. Partially because it helps them get the bonus spade, but that's a little late to take an income favor. Rounds 1 and 2 are totally fine to take income favors in. Okay, so Chaos Magicians did get a double dig, and that's pretty good for them. But I'm going to be able to beat them to the critical 2-key town, I think. Well, I'm at 7 power already because I leached 3 off of things. Yeah, there. Swarmlings got the fire 3 steps, which is actually good news in my opinion. So I could take coins. I've said so much about having coins. I can convert a worker raw, and they're less likely to be desired by other players. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to keep leeching away. I can already take this power action next turn, which is pretty good for me. It'll let me accomplish my goals. Red keeps expanding. This is a good round for Chaos Magicians. They're going to get these hexes wrapped up. William, you're muted on BGA because you got mad at someone who played a bunch of military in Age 2. I mean, I think there's sometimes an excuse to play 3 military cards in Age 2 if you forgot to in Age 1, and that looks like a good way to get points, but 4 is a little rough. Okay, so Swarmlings. Oh, are Swarmlings going to take the 2 keys town? No. They still could. No, they can. Yes, they can. They can upgrade that to a trading post. Huh. Well, I'm not beating them to it. Is Chaos going to get the favor tile you need? No, witches aren't either. So I think now's the time to... So I could burn 1 power. I'm probably going to have to burn 1 eventually anyway. Let's upgrade this. Okay, I do get leached off of, so I get my air bump as desired, and I can get my water bump from the favor tile. And I'm going to have enough resources to build 2 trading posts here and here. Worthwhile punishment. Have you guys seen that there is this new arena mode for competitive play, and it's standard settings per game? And you get like a color ranking and such? Okay, so let's see what Swarmlings wanted with this town. Probably the 2 keys. Can't blame them for wanting the 2 keys. Yep, they indeed take the 2 keys town. This is a fantastic early town tile. Kind of sad I was too late on getting it. I didn't expect Swarmlings to want it. I have a natural advantage being cultists. So I'll take my 2 workers. I'll build 2 trading posts. Witches build a bridge. They'll eventually need that. Do I think I... So one thing that could be really awesome is if I get 2 spades off of this cult bonus. And if I get to... if my leech is accepted twice, then I will be able to get to 8 air. So I'm going to try for it. 2 leeches and my priest. And saving my priest lets me just put it into fire if the second one is declined by both green and red. But 2 spades to turn this yellow and this black into brown hexes is just really great value. This is the only round this game where spades were a cult bonus and the spade passing bonus tile is not in the game. Favors. Green takes the stronghold bonus tile, which is good in the round that rewards strongholds, similar to how I have the trading post tile right now. Okay, I am going to get my 8 air. Feels pretty good. I'm not going to be making a ton of resources, which is unfortunate. But I still feel pretty good about my spot in this game. So I'm going to be able to pass in front of Chaos Magicians. That's interesting. I could take 3 coins, 3 power. I'm making 2 power. So I'll have 0, 6, 1, but I could have 0, 3, 4. The priest is also enticing because, well, priests are good. But even if I think I'm building a temple in round 5, and I already have 4 priests in the cults, and you only get 7, so I don't think I need to take priests too aggressively here. So how is the... Oh, I have the scoring favors, pretty normal for my cultist games. Sometimes you'll take income if there's a specific thing lacking. Round 1 or 2 income tiles, like Darklings are always short on coins, so Darklings taking the 3 coin favor tile is good. But Cultists, if I'm getting stuff from the round bonuses, I'm just happy taking these and getting my endgame points in these favor tiles and in the cults. Rilo, how is the city tile shown on the map online? So the town tiles are shown like you put them under one of your spots. Hopefully that's what you're asking. Chaos got a dig there. Swarmlings are opening this round with a double dig on the brown hex. And then Witches follow up with the 7 coins power action. Let's see, so what do I want to get done here? Witches spent their cult dig there. A lot of us are going to get a lot of workers at the end of this round, it looks like. So I have shipping bonus. My only real goals this round were to build 2 dwellings and Uh, yeah, I didn't really know where I was going after that. I should start thinking about getting down here. Getting to these 3 hexes is pretty important for cultists to connect their network and get points in that. So I'm not actually sure I want to spend my priests in fire. With red and blue fighting so hard for fire, I might just leave it and let him have it. Yeah, that's fine. What I want to do right now is advance my shipping. This will give myself a chance to get a dig action here, the 4 power for a spade, and then build these 2 dwellings and this dwelling this round. That would be pretty nice. Witches, I think, really need this favor tile. I don't see how they win without it. There is just not enough scoring in the game naturally. Red keeps building out. Pretty nice economy that Chaos Magicians are going to have. And we see Swarmlings taking a 5 for 4 leech. Like I was saying earlier, it's probably the right play. Ooh, and here, this would be a 5 for 4 leech, but I have only 3 capacity, so I get it 3 for 2. Witches are going to want to get 3 towns. Witches get internal scoring, and when I say that, I mean their faction just gives you points. For each town, witches get 5 points. Do I want to advance in fire or not? Let's say yes. If I can squeeze one more worker out of this, that would be fun. And that advancement gave power. I don't know if I'll be able to pass in front of Swarmlings, but I should seriously try to. I'll take that 3 power. This hex is just fantastic for leeching. Brown has such a big advantage on the map as part of why they're good, both brown factions situationally, is this hex. Like, this one hex can give you so much leech. I don't want to count how much leech I've gotten off of this hex this game, but like you can try to count it out or start counting it out, and it's a ton. So if I can, I'm going to build this dwelling, but I'm really going to prioritize getting out of the round and passing first for the 7 coins power action. Witches might do it right now. Well, witches have a free dwelling action that they need to place, and they did get the trading post scoring favor tile. Something you'll see in high-level Terra Mystica games is a fight to get the 7 coins power action. So I'm going to take 2 for 1. Chaos Magicians get 2 favors on this temple, so they are taking trading post end of round scoring because they missed out on normal trading post scoring. I would expect them to build, a trading post here this round, converting power to coins, and take 8-point town, which will give them a bump in every cult. Have I played Gaia Project? Yeah, plenty. It's in a lot of ways a better game design. Uh, I'm not exactly sure what the high level play looks like. Terra Mystica has proven to have a very consistent and competitive high level play. Um, like, even if you don't do any victory point offsets, it's a pretty well balanced game, I would say. And that's a bit rare to find. Chaos Magicians are actually taking towns for 6 power value, so they can get a town now and lock up the 10 spot on the fire track. They're really aggressively doing that. So I like Gaia Project a lot, and I am just not inclined to play it as much because I know where to play Terra Mystica online. It's here and on a website called snellman.net. I think I can take an action here. Oh, and I actually have enough power to build a trading post and take a town this round, which will give me another worker, but not give me the 7 coins. So if someone passes in front of me, I'll actually just build this trading post right here. If you have not played much Terra Mystica or Gaia Project, I would say just start in with Gaia Project and get in there. Chaos Magicians take a priest. I think if I get a cult bump on my trading post, I'm not going to take the 10 spot on air immediately. Chaos Magicians could try to get tricky and take it from me, so I should be careful about that. Though I think they need another town first, because it's Swarmlings who have the capability to rush up to 10 spots. So Swarmlings are probably deciding how badly they want to pass instead of getting this dwelling down. An interesting thing to note. Okay, so Swarmlings are going to take the coins power action. They generate 10 power on their own. Their bonus tiles, or their pass tile isn't going to give it to them, but yeah. So I will do this. And then convert 2 power to 2 coins, make that a trading post. Because when I make a trading post, I'm going to get 2 more coin income and 2 more power income. So overall, what I'm doing is efficient. Though tempo for the 7 coin power action is a big deal, if I haven't made that clear already. Chaos Magicians going here make me actually want to use my extra cult bump on air if I can. They are being a little annoying, but they don't have a town, right? They don't have a town key to go to spot 10. So until they threaten that, I can probably avoid it. And they are a bridge and a lot of other actions away. Okay. So we make a trading post. This gives us a town. We'll take the 8 points town. And a bump on everything. My beach was declined, which I don't especially mind. I have a lot of the cult steps I want. Not all of them. I mean, it would have been great to get the double key town, but... this is fine. Next round, I should get this hex. I'm going to pass for the workers, I think. It's that or 5 coins and a cult bump. A coin is about a point, more or less. This is 5 points and a bump. This is 4 points and 2 workers. Which just seems like a better trade. I'm going to have 6 coins, 6 workers. So I'll be a bit short on coins. But the workers are going to dig, hard dig. So I think it's fine to take the 4-point tile and deny it from Chaos Magicians. And I do want to have, I'll have 9 workers, 11 workers. Everyone's going to have a ton of workers. I want to do a fast round so that I can pass for the 7 coins power action going into round 6. My likely actions are a temple and a dwelling and pass if I can manage it. I might want to throw a priest. I don't know if Chaos Magicians realize that they can't go into the 10 spot. And like I said, they're far away from making a town. They need 1 more hex, which is going to be the brown or the green, and that's 2 digs. Nobody's advanced their digging, which is kind of normal. The only factions that always upgrade their digging are halflings and alchemists, and neither of those are in this game. I like doing it with witches. Some people like doing it with swarmlings. But I don't think the situation really calls for it. And if I can throw my priest into a cult, that's 2 extra coins. So I should think about that as my 3rd action. But really, this is a 2-action round for me, I think. So Swarmlings just did the power dig with the 1st action, and if I had known they were going to do that, I would have absolutely passed earlier and gone 2nd. I don't know why witches are even thinking about not taking the 7 coins action here. I can't even take it right now, but yeah, witches take it. Okay, so I'm going to upgrade to a temple here or here. So I think the move is to do that. No, I want to hard dig this spot and make sure I get it. This means I can advance my shipping twice by the end of the game, and... ooh. I'm not going to do air, because I'm going to take the air favor tile. So I'm going to take earth here. So if I get to shipping 3 by the end of the game, I'll have 2 more hexes to build on. here and here. And then that will make my network 5, 8, 12 big, which isn't a huge number, but in this somewhat low economic setting, it might be good enough for 12 points. It'll probably get me 6 points, and that's way better than no points. So yeah, this next move is Temple here for Air 1 Vapor Tile. Advance in water if I'm allowed to for the power. Swarmlings are getting a town here. That's good for them. They take 6 coins. They naturally get 3 workers. Their game plan might be to advance dig twice. Here witches go advancing dig once, which means they probably want to do it twice. So let's get this temple when it scores 4 points, and then the favor tile will lock up that cult and then score me some more. I really like that I'm already in the lead just by raw points. I've made up my auction disadvantage already. Okay, so I take water here and air 1 here. Don't do conversions yet, but I will to pass. This pass tile is open, which is great news for me. So if I can manage to get first action 7 coins, I will have 2 priests, and I'll be able to advance ship twice without too much trouble. So Chaos Magicians did a double dig. I did secure Air 10, so I don't really need to worry about it. I think I might be able to get away with sending my priest somewhere. Let me send it to Earth, because everybody's on my tail there. So I can get 10 coins from the end of the round, which is pretty nice. I'm naturally making 2 power. I plan on passing for 3 more, so I'll want capacity 5 or 6 going into the last round, so I'll raw convert 2 coins before passing. Or maybe 3 if witches dig here. They don't, they dig there. Okay, so witches are probably making 1 more, but I shouldn't. If I make 1 more, I'll still be able to do what I want. Yeah, okay, so I think I just did the winning move. I'm going to have so many resources going into this last round. I'm way up on points. I'm going to have some more. I might just build my stronghold as part of my second town. I'm going to have 12 workers, 18 coins, enough power to take 7 more coins, 2 priests for my 2 shipping advances. I'm going to pass for like 13 points. I'm going to have another town. Yeah, I think whether or not I win a second one of these cults, I'm going to be close to 140 or maybe higher. And in a lowish scoring setup, I think that's plenty. I just don't see who can overtake me right now. Witches do have their 3 town locations set up, so they're probably my closest competition. Um, they're going to do. Oh, that's interesting. Witches are. Are they looking at 3 towns or 4 towns? They might be looking at 4 towns. If witches can figure out how to get 4 towns, they might win. Otherwise, I think I have this. The witches just aren't going to have many coins. I would really like to win a second cult, which means that after I take my power action, I'm going to be wanting to build a trading post and build a stronghold so that I get my town. I think stronghold is still best for me. I don't really need a temple. And, well, I do have another trading post spot now. So maybe I'll do trading post first. Because trading posts are 6 points this round. With the self-acknowledgement that I'll probably be making a stronghold anyway to get my 5th quote-unquote trading post up. Yeah, I mean, witches seem to be going for that. They have dig advanced. I just don't know where they're going to get the coins. Their first town has to be the 6-coin town. I'm the one who's going to have all the coins. Witches are only getting 2 coins from this cult payout. They only have 1 trading post up. They really need to make another one. But yeah, I mean, if witches get 4 towns, that's 20 free points. That's obviously something very hard to do. 3 towns is going to be plenty good for them. Okay. So what did I say? I'm making 5 power, and I have capacity 4 plus 3 is 7 right now, so I can take this. Am I going to get single power from some place? No, I'll accept it. Okay, so 8 of my coins are going for ship advances. What did I say I'm going to have? 4 plus 10 is 14, plus 4 is 18, plus 7 is 25 coins. So if I spend 8 of them on ship advances, I have 17. If I spend 6 of them on making trading posts, I have 11. So I could build a stronghold and a trading post in addition to all of that. And then my 3 extra power can be the coins I need for this dwelling and this dwelling if I can leech 2 more total. Or just get 2 by going to spot 10. So if everything goes perfectly, I don't need any more power. Which is say no. What happened? Chaos Magicians passed early and took the Stronghold scoring tile. Good for them. They need to take a bridge first action, and then build stronghold. That'll be nice for them. Yeah, passing early in these late rounds is so critical. Swarmlings are taking the cult bump favor tile. They're making 4 priests. They are not going to get all their priests. I don't think I like this play by Swarmlings. It might be the only way they get the 10 spot on water, or any 10 spot in general. No use for the city now. So that's town. Yeah. Okay, can we stop the table talk? Okay, we're here in round 6. Boom. And I already told you all how I'm going to spend 29 coins this turn. So it shouldn't be a surprise that I want all of these. Chaos has 20 and 22. That's very nice for them. Chaos Magicians take a town. Oh, and I'm going to get the power I need just by having things declined, I think. So let's see what town tile Chaos Magicians select. They don't have a priest left. It might just be time to get 11 points. That's probably the one I want. Otherwise, I'm taking 9 points in a worker. Yeah. Okay, witches are going to give up on the 4-town possibility. That's like no chance in hell now. But they do get, that's a 16.6 coin play, making that into a trading post. So they're still on track for 3 towns, it looks like. Okay. So let me, it doesn't matter which of these two I do. I'll get this trading post. They do give it to me, and I don't really need it, so I'll take water, I guess. I should probably just build a stronghold before going trading post if I have the resources for everything. So then I can think about putting my trading post elsewhere. Okay. Chaos Magicians take Earth 3 now. Yeah, okay, so I only get 1 cult. Pretty unfortunate, but I think my endgame scoring is still going to be better than everyone else. I don't need that. So now that that battle has been lost and that battle's lost, I should not worry as much about making my town and just advance my shipping. I could advance my shipping, get this dwelling down. Every dwelling counts in terms of network. Witches look like they're going for 5 plus 4 plus 3 is 12 network. Chaos Magician's up only 10 right now, but easily can get to 11, 12, 13. If I get these two, I'm looking at 12, which isn't great. I could try to work around here. Chaos Magicians take a single dig. I'm going to decline that power. I can actually take the priest town just to make sure I get what I need. Because I think I have enough workers. I didn't count it out too specifically, but... Yep, no special landscapes in arena mode. I don't know what swarmlings are really concerned about. Let's see. So witches are getting... that hex. They're going to get 3 towns, and my score is all of a sudden not looking great, but I should just remember that everyone has cults compared to witches, and I think Chaos could win this game. Yeah, Chaos Magicians could win this game. I think I'm going to take my Priest Town now, just to lock that in. And I think I'd rather have a power than a cult bump. So let's do that. Oh, whoops. I only had 2 capacity. Okay, so I'll take the water bump. Yeah, I should have been more careful about making sure I get 2 cults. That is a real bummer. I should also count a little closer on... No, I have all the resources I need to build 2 trading posts and make a dwelling there and advance ship 1 more time. And I have a priest left over. Nice last round by witches. But they're not passing for any points. Let me get my ship to 3. My next action is build here. Then I have 2 trading post upgrades, and then I think my game's kind of done. In terms of network, swarmlings are only at 9. Chaos is connected with 1 shipping. That's pretty impressive. Witches are -5 buildings, and they could get to -4 pretty easily. They have a chance at getting to -3 and -3. I'm n -5. Chaos is going to be, well, depends if they stay at one ship or not. Oh, they don't care. They have so many single digs for 2 hexes. So I probably shouldn't try to compete. Yeah, I don't really see an avenue to doing it effectively. If I can compete on network, that's a lot of points to take away from my enemies and get for myself. So network scoring should never be overlooked. But my last 2 trading posts are going to be 6 points and 7 points. Well, 6, 6, and then pass for 13. So I have 31 points coming in from those 2 actions and my pass. And then I have this random priest left over. It looks like I might get a point from resources. So 32 points. Another 6 from network is 38. And then cults looks like 2, let's call that 3, so 5, 9, 17 more. So I think I have 55 points incoming. Yeah, I don't think there's a problem in how my game is going to look by the end. If I'm at like 157. I still get these like mini leech things. Yeah, so 157 after paying 12 points in the auction for them. So if you start everyone at 20 points, then my game is 159, I think. Maybe 160 if the leech keeps going well for me. Let's see, which is, it would cost them 4. Yeah, I don't think there's much more for me to do here. I don't want to throw my priest into fire. That's kind of silly. So if I could leech 2 signals, then I will be able to get a second point on resources, which is kind of cool. GG cultists, yeah. Don't know why it wasn't bid down more. Yeah. Yeah, as Logus was bidding in the opening, he was just, expecting everyone to bid a ton on everything that wasn't swarmlings. Yeah, no neighbor cultists with the repeating fire bonuses early. I got 3 3-spot priests. I didn't get the double key town. I didn't get even a second cult, but I scored very well throughout the rounds with my bonus tiles, with my favor tiles. I got a bit of everything for sure. And here is where I pass, I believe. There's no way I have enough resources to advance ship, or advance dig. I can't get another hex, so I am done. GG. Yeah, so I'm at 134 plus cults, so 142, 146, 149, 151. I must have double counted something. Yeah, I don't see how it would be Chaos Magicians getting 18 points on network. Uh, if they can bump their water one more time, they're going to end with 23 cult points, so 41 endgame. But I don't think they're making many more points naturally. They don't have enough resources to build their stronghold. That's interesting. I think that's a mistake. The Chaos Magician stronghold is really, really cheap, and it was 9 points this round. So that's a big mistake. It might cost them second place. Witches look like they're ending at 137 with assuming 12 for network and 2 for air. Chaos Magicians built that just for 2 points. Doesn't look like that actually did anything for them. Because it spent 2 points of resources. All right. Here comes the final scoring. I don't see how I lose this one. So thanks for watching. Hope that was entertaining in some way. Trying something new with the Terra Mystica stream instead of Agricola. I expect to do a couple more Mars games because that seemed to be pretty popular, and the YouTube version has over 100 views, which I wasn't really expecting. So yeah, thanks for watching. I'll stick around till the end of the scoring for sure, and then we'll talk about anything you guys want to in chat if you're still around. I apologize for the early screen issues. It must be the download that I was doing on the PS4. But now I know not to do that. So Chaos did get up to 140. It's good for them. Which is all those towns in the end still didn't do enough because they didn't win network or do anything in cults. All right. Cool, cool. Oh, Logus and No Soup had some pretty good ratings, actually. Yeah, so this is my second game in arena mode on Terra Mystica. The first one was against really good players. Yeah. So yeah, the three of us had pretty decent ratings, and Chaos Magicians did quite well given their rating. Swarmlings needed a lot more help in this setup. Yeah, I think I would have paid 10 more for Witches or Chaos compared to Swarmlings, but I also don't like Swarmlings very much. Chaos Magician saying the split start for Swarmlings is always bad, where you put one on the center island and one in the west. I don't know. I don't know how Swarmlings play, really. I have played them a couple times, but I'm no good with them. I've played with Logus a lot out of my Green Thumb. Yeah. All right, looks like the analysis here is done. So in the theme of Terra Mystica, I'll do what William does on Bois de Jeu, and I'll show you my games on Snellman. I'm not in too many games right now. There was a time maybe 2 months ago where I had 9 async games going. So in this one, I was fourth position. I chose mermaids into dwarves, alchemists, and fakirs. This is a game I created, and I set this optional challenge: choose a faction you don't often play. That's why we have dwarves, alchemists, and fakirs instead of engineers, darklings, and nomads. But this color setup means that mermaids was the right choice going into the last pick there. I did not get the dwelling scoring favor tile just because I was fourth and everyone else got it first. So what I did in round one was end up like this with 5 dwellings and a trading post. And I got uh, 3 spades in the opening scoring round, which is kind of crazy. I got the double dig power action, and I got the spade bonus tile. So if you click into my points, at that point I started with 20. I got 6 off of the spades, which is great for like opening dwellings and getting your economy rolling. And then trading posts in round 2, I took the trading post favor tile, so I could build 2 trading posts in round 2 and get 6 points off of each of them. That's why we have TP for 3 points as 6, favor 10 is 6. My leech setup is okay. I have my 2 towns idealized in these spots. I don't know if I'll rush for a town this round or just build a sanctuary here in round 4 and get a town then. It's 5 points either way. Because I'll need a sanctuary if I plan to score a town in round 3. The only thing that didn't go great in this is that I didn't get water to 4 in time. Because I would really like a spade for either C4 or I2. Alchemist did get C1 on me, and C1 is like usually a mermaid's hex. But with my 3 spades in round 1, one of the ideas was that I'd get to B3 and cut the alchemists off, because alchemists usually love this hex. Because they usually connect in the north for a large network. Yeah, so that's what's going on here. Apparently it's my turn. I'm last to pass, but I can't do anything, so I'm forced to pass as well. I could take trading post points, shipping points, or a priest. The cults next round are 4 earth for a spade, and I'm not getting that. I'm going to have 4 workers, 15 coins. I might take shipping and power. And I might get a good power action if I take power. Otherwise, I can score 4 points off the trading post tile and get a 5th worker right now. I can get a priest right now and put my shipping to 3 and go I4, H4, A4. Oh, that would be funny. I think I could still get to D2. No, alchemists are going to dig. Alchemists are going to dig. Yeah. Oh, I need to do more thinking on this one, clearly. I've really enjoyed playing Terra Mystica asynchronously. This last year and a half, I've been like going deep on learning the game. If we look at my profile, I've played 86 finished games on this async site, and on Board Game Arena, I've played a ton also. 146 Board Game Arena. So yeah, I've gotten my Terra Mystica games in this last year and a half. Yeah, I'm not going to think about that now. All right. Thanks for watching, everyone. Again, let me know if you want to talk in chat. Otherwise, I will see you all for the next video.